Good afternoon, and welcome to the continuation of Afternoons LALATE. But a big day it is, as the $1.9 trillion stimulus package of Joe Biden will be passed later today, within a few minutes. But in this recording, we go over the big details elsewhere. The big money for grants, for children. And I want to touch on some of the surprises of the third stimulus package. So much happening across the board. What a big day it is. Thank you for joining me. Let's get ready to rock and roll. This is a big afternoon's recording of Afternoons LALATE. Thank you, Jeff Bezos, for the super chat. Thank you to Beef Beetha for becoming a member. Purple Hawk, Purple Power. Really exciting. Thank you for a big day. We are here on the continuation of Afternoons LALATE. Boy, if you're just joining us, this is our fourth show in our new live LALATE format. If you don't know what's going on, Sirloin knocked the power out. So I had to deal with this. No, this is the new LALATE, and we're already killing it. We're ranking #1 across YouTube today. We're trending. The traffic is through the roof, and the surfboard says hello. Is the surfboard your new show? Is the surfboard your new show? No, it's not the new show. Hey, LALATE, happy Friday. This is Ashley. How do I do it? Oh, I could do it this way. I could sort of look to the side and see, because someone's saying, well, I try my best. It's day one. This is Afternoons LALATE. The new programming block in this channel starts with Mornings LALATE at 9 o'clock. Thank you for Angel Fun for that super chat. I really appreciate it. Dancing Bear. Here, our first dancing pair, or at least the one I could see. First dancing pair I can see. It's a good day. Your $1.9 trillion stimulus package gets approved today. Why did I really want to get the new LALATE out today? Because the stimulus package is being approved today. I mean, what makes more sense? I wanted to celebrate with you. We're not at law yet, but this is, we're effectively done. The whole nuance of Ron Wyden and Bernie, there's Bernie. It's not going to be happening. Hello, Eddie. How are you? And there's Marilyn. How are you, Marilyn? There's Alma. Hello, Alma. And there's Isabella. It's a big day, and the president's excited. I'm excited. And am I sitting? Am I standing? I am sitting. I'm sitting upright. You have seen me in a modified set for the last week. That was a modified set as we got ready for this show. And now you see more of me. When I watch the old videos of this channel from last, summer, I look at them outside and I'm like, was I standing outside or was I sitting? But no, if I was standing, I mean, look at the size of the surfboard. JJ, thank you for coming to Purple Power. Oh, wow, exciting. So I could sort of see I could see something. Alicia, thank you for the super chat. I can see the colors out of the side of my eye, so that's not working. Someone said, are you standing? Well, that's a surfboard. So if I was standing, I would be like, certain Real Housewives height. No, I'm taller than 5'1". So thank you. Great to see you. Hey, Ashley, what's going on? There's Angel Fun. There's Maryland. Your $14 third stimulus package will be approved, and I guess you're approving what I'm doing so far as well. So it's good. In this recording, I want to go over a couple of other things that people have been asking about. Business money. You saw that shocker There's the surprises on the show. I love surprises. And the surprises happened at the end of the recording right before this, the third one on the new show today, the first one on Afternoons LA, where we saw in there that Joe Biden says that there is a grant to go start a new business. What new grant to start a new business? Nancy, do you know about this? Nancy, come on, Nancy. You don't know about everything. I haven't heard about this. President, what are you talking about? I don't know what's going on. I love the new look, bringing a bright spot to my hospital room, says Purple Power Yaya. Well, thank you for tuning in. Do you notice the price of wood has skyrocketed? No, I don't. I do know the housing starts has gone through lumber. Well, wood, lumber. Yeah, I guess that's what you're referring to. Oh, look, I didn't start my clock. So whatever. You know, you can only do so much. So business grants have a couple things in the third stimulus package. What I want to go over is business grants now, business grants coming in the third stimulus package. I also want to go over unpaid business grants, and I want to go over SSI and SSDI. Let's do SSI and SSDI first. You know, where would it be? Where would SSI and SSDI now be? Because it's not in this. It's not in the third stimulus package. So where else would it be? Drop in the comments. I can see your comments generally. Where do you think the SSI and SSDI should next be? I think it should be Elizabeth Warren should take her 2020 bill and reintroduce it to the Senate. I mean, she wrote a bill in 2020, March of 2020. I think she just should reintroduce it to the Senate. Now, let me give a personal opinion about Elizabeth Warren over the last few days, or at least the last few weeks. She's not been particularly in the milieu of what Joe Biden has been doing. She has not been in that inner circle. So some of you are saying stand alone. Ashley says executive order. Gunn says stand alone. Brian says stand alone. Ashley says, oh, okay. Dean says forced stimulus. Hey, JJ, God is working through you. Well, I appreciate that, JJ. Leanne, how are ya? Love the new format. How are you, Leanne? A long-time viewer. Standalone bill, says someone else. A lot of people say executive order. You know, that's a great question. What can you do by executive order in the third stimulus package? There's a lot of things you could do. You could order the Department of Affairs to issue an increase. I mean, by executive order, he had SNAP benefits increased by 15%. So why can he not increase your Social Security benefits by 15%? You know, why can he not increase your Social Security benefits by $200 a month? If he's able to increase SNAP benefits for 6 months through Department of Agriculture, why can he not increase SSI by executive order? So that's a great comment. A couple of you have said executive order. I like that idea. You know, the funny thing we always talk about executive orders, and Nancy and Chuck used to talk about back in the day, is that executive orders, who's going to say no? Ultimately, you have to have a Republican take it to court. I mean, if you do it by executive orders, who's going to say no? Your colors look amazing, says Alicia. Your colors are popping, says Ashley. Rhonda says, love the new set. Executive order, says Patricia. Hey, Pam, thank you for the super chat. I like the idea of executive order. I think that's a great idea. I think it's quick. I think it's clean, and it makes sense. You know, here's another thing. The SSI and SSDI has 3 items. It has the new benchmark, which is CPIE, other than COLA, by Elizabeth Warren, has the $200 a month, and also has the lifetime increase based upon certain things. The president could do executive orders of increases. The president can do $200 a month for 12 months. It's a temporary thing He's not asking for Treasury to send out money. He's asking for the department to its own division to just spend a little bit more money for 1 year. So I love your executive order ideas. Nancy, you got to do that. I love the new idea. I love the ideas. Everyone needs to hit that like button. It's really helping the algorithm. Teresa, it is. I mean, we are just been ranking #1 today. We've been ranking #1. We're killing it on views. If I've missed anyone there is Pam. Thank you, Pam. JJ. I have a lot of functionality here, all of which I designed by scratch. So I can see stuff. It just sort of took me a little bit of time to the third video till I saw where things are. So I love that idea. I adore that idea. So now with that idea, where should you take that idea? Where should you take that idea? The person, and hey, there is Pam with another super chat. Thank you for the super chat, Pam. Really kind. Where should you take that idea? You need to take it to Biden on Tuesday and Wednesday. Been with you since the start. Love the new format. Thank you, Pam. Hello, Balua Carter. Happy Friday. I made it, Jerry. Says Crystal. There's Ann Nancele. Ann Mudratter, how are you? I think you should take it to Joe. What's happening with Joe on Tuesday and Wednesday next week? That's a big thing. There is a Democratic caucus next week. Caucus, what does that mean? It means they appear on their Zoom. And they're going to be chatting about the next legislative items they want to do. Now understand, executive order, it could be done by next week. Executive order could be done in 2 weeks. Executive order could be done like that. All it needs is the president takes that pen and paper and just writes it out. He writes it out. Hey, Larry, what's going on? Update on the bill, please. $14 third stimulus package bill will be approved will be passed by the House of Representatives later today. The $1,400 third stimulus check bill will be passed by the House of Representatives later today. It will then go to the Senate. It will be voted upon the Senate sometime early next week, we've been told, and it could become law next week. All the deal provisions, which you've heard on this channel, are in there, are done. There will be no more modifications. This recording, I'll have a big update for you at the top of the hour. We have, I believe we have one more show for today or two more shows for today. The next show at the top of the hour will be the big recap. That'll be this is sort of the interactive mid-hour show where I want to go over other side issues. So that bill's going to happen. But we're talking about that SSI and SSDI. Where could it happen? I love this idea of executive order. So what's happening next week? Tuesday and Wednesday, Hakeem Jeffries, who is the Democratic caucus chair, Democrat out of New York, along with Nancy. There's Nancy. Along with Bernie. There's Bernie. And thank you, Robert, for the super chat. There's Brother Joshua. How are you, Brother Joshua? And there's Joe. Brother Joshua actually has been pushing well. I encourage you to push well about what I'm about to say. You need to reach out to Hakeem Jeffries, Representative Hakeem Jeffries, a Representative Aguilar, and get that SSI, SSDI in an executive order or a bill. Take this video. Take this video. When this video is done, the video will be archived on the site. Take the video and share it on social media. I'm not able to tweet as much as I could normally tweet, although I did tweet this video right before it went live. Take the video, share it, tag him. I'm proud. It is higher video quality than the prior videos. So you could share this video and say, hey, Hakeem, there's that kid with that surfboard. He and us want that executive order for SSI and SSDI. Let's get it done. Who is LA Light? I don't know who LA Light is. He has an answer. He has an answer.
This is LA Light.
It is LA Light. And what is LA Light?
From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LA Light.
You know, there we are. So you don't know who I am. Now Hakeem can know who I am as well. You know, that's what's going on here. It's a big afternoon. It's a big afternoon.
From LA Light headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Afternoons LA Light.
So, you know, if Hakeem doesn't know who I am, now he does, Because there's an announcer. The announcer will tell Hakeem who I am. And you need to share this video and say, hey, this is where SSI needs to go. We're not playing around anymore. We got a pro set. We got a pro production. We're ready to push this SSI to the limits. You shouldn't be looking somewhere else to figure this out. We got to figure it out. This is the future of Purple Power. This is the future of LA. This is the future of broadcast news from Wall Street to Main Street, because we're going to show you how you do things. We are nonpartisan. I can't do that. Don't put the hands in front of your face. It just blocks out the camera. You know, so long as I got that right, we're good. So long as Sirloin doesn't walk into the check, we're good. You know, and then I can always just put up her in case I mess up. Was that Sirloin? Was that Sirloin? Is that your announcer voice? That was not my voice. That is the announcer. That is our announcer. That is our announcer. You want to hear him again?
From Wall Street to Main Street, this is LA Late.
It is. It is. That is where we are. More about what's coming up later in this video. I want to go over. So now we understand where SSI and SSDI should be. I think viewers in the chat are right now thinking that executive order works really well. I like that idea. I don't think there's an excuse for a standalone bill. Why? I mean, why? We're not doing a lot of big things here. We're tying it to a new benchmark. I mean, tying benefits to a new benchmark, that's just an internal organizational decision. It doesn't need a bill for that. Let's be honest about it. You don't need to Congress decide how you increase benefits annually. That's not legislation. That's just how they operate the thing, how they operate the organization. That's like telling SBA, what scarf do you wear today? Joe, do you tell them what scarf you gotta wear? Well, you know, I leave that up to Javita what type of scarf she wants to wear. I gotta whisper some more. So, yeah, you don't have to whisper anymore. So, you know, that's how it should go. That's how it should go. So no need for Nancy, no need for her. We can just do it as an executive order, and we're on our way. So what else? What else do I want to cover in this video? I want to cover the business money because you know there's a lot of business money in this program, this third stimulus package. Before this recording, right before this, I had two recordings before this. I had Purple. If you missed the shows, if you're just joining me, you haven't watched the new live LA Live shows. This is I think the third or fourth already, and there'll be another one coming up shortly. But I'll be back in just a minute with those business grants. Stay with me. Money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers. If you want money right now, not 5 days from now, and not 5 weeks from now, then reach out to the community page. The volunteers can help you find that money for rent and utilities. That's at news.la.com/community. The community page features a series of volunteers who are viewers like you. They can help you find rent, utilities, SNAP, food benefits, mortgage assistance, and help you with eviction moratorium questions as well. Their Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram individuals reach out to them and indicate the city and state you're from, and they'll get back to you shortly. That's a community page. Volunteers working for you, viewers helping one another. Stay with LA for more. Join LA Late Daily for the excitement of the new LA Late Live Daily. The excitement starts on Mornings LA Late at 9 a.m. Home LA Late returns at 11 a.m. daily. And then afternoons LA Late at 1 p.m. Join us daily as the excitement continues live from Santa Monica on LA Late. And we're back. Wow. I saw some of your comments. People are confused. Is this is this live? Is this taped? Is it, what is it? No, we're live. We're live. That's a commercial. That is a plug, as you would say in broadcasting. But the way the format of the news channel works is the following. All live broadcasts. We may have some throwback clips. I love doing the throwback clips with you, like Hazard Pay. We may keep those. We may keep Overnights LA. I'm not quite sure yet. And we may keep early mornings. Not quite sure about that yet. But what you have is Mornings LA live show, home or new time LA show, and then now we're on afternoons LA. Clearly, there was no morning show today because I couldn't make it. But that's where we're going. Each show is about 30 minutes. Well, the shows are started about 20 minutes, and then the second one's about 10. Need to take breaks. I'm still trying to figure out how we do the shows, but no show will be over 30 minutes, just like what you're used to on this channel. All right, great comments, though. I really appreciate your comments and questions. Good afternoon, says Misty. How are you? Thank you for coming to Purple Power Family. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Like this video, and if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. I mean, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come on already. I'm so thrilled. The new LA, it says Anne, it's just trending. It is trending. It's just like, people said, you look really happy. I am, because everything was built from scratch. This is totally built from scratch. So, yeah, no one. Oh, there's a pop-up. Well, that has nothing to do with me. Download a new app. No, I'm in the middle of a show. Stop telling me about an app. What are you doing? Sir Lauren, did you do that? The $14 third stimulus package bill will be approved later today. It'll give you a $14 stimulus check. It will be approved by the House later today. It'll then go to the Senate next week. You're going to get a $14 stimulus check an individual, $14 for children, $14 for adult dependents. The bill will land in the Senate next week. Lord, exciting. It's just going to land in the Senate. That $15 minimum wage thing that, Bernie, there's Bernie, he was fighting for it. It's not going to be in there. The House will approve it today. Then it's off to the Senate. Then it's off to the president. You could have a bill as a law, maybe by the end of next week. So let's turn to the business items in the third stimulus package. And the other business items you can still get. I'm going to start with first stimulus. First stimulus, the EIDL grant. That EIDL grant, the remainder of that $10,000 EIDL grant is now being paid. Thank you, Nanette, for the super chat. I really appreciate it, for the dancing bear. The remainder of your $10,000 EIDL grant is now being paid. Two places. If you are a low-income based community business, or not, and applied in 2020 for that EIDL grant, it is now being paid. Watch for that SBA.gov email, sort of like I'm watching on the side of my eye to see if I can see colors. The benefit of the super chat is I can see colors, and I can also see new members if I do peripheral vision. That is being paid. Okay, if you did not apply for EIDL grant in fall of 2020 or any time in 2020, then what about 2021? What about second stimulus? Yes. Second stimulus has actually two EIDL grants in there, neither of which have gone live. We're waiting to see when they go live, one for agricultural and one for low-income based community businesses. But don't wait for them. Why? Hey, Michelle, thank you for the dancing bear. I really appreciate it. Don't wait for that EIDL under second stimulus to go live. Why? You should be getting a PPP. You should be getting a PPP. PPP starts as a loan, turns into a grant. Thank you. Thank you is for Ashley for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Very, very kind. Thank you for your nice comments today. A lot of viewers have been with this channel since day one. On April 25th, this channel launched. And 4 or 5 days ago, this channel reached 100 million views in 9 months. I hope now we start on the trajectory going back up and surging once again. I just sense it. So 100 million views in our first 9 months. That PPP was put in the second stimulus package by Nancy and Joe. And that PPP is good money. It starts as a loan, but turns into a grant. How do you get it? Reach out to Fundera or Cabbage. One company appeared on broadcast news today, explained that when it went live under second stimulus around December, they got 6,000 applications the first week. The second week, they got 300. So they're very accommodating for you right now if you want to go get it. Who can get it? Anyone who has side income that is accounting for it correctly. You need to account for it as a Schedule C. If you're not, you can do an amended return. Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, Airbnb, Postmates, plumber, electrician, hairdresser, anything like that. Florist, surfer. Well, I don't know about surfer. Pro surfer. There we go. You may be able to go get it. And they are willing and willing to help you. So consider that right now. It's money, and the turnaround time is relatively quick. Treasury, has sort of been on the ball and ensuring, Janet Yellen, there she is, ensuring that EIDLs that PPPs are paid out faster. And the good news is that you can get that money right now. Now, under third stimulus, boy, you saw this as a surprise. You saw the surprise that I read on the video right before this, where the president says his third stimulus package has some money to go start a business. What do you mean, Joe? What business? What money to start a business? Let's look at what he said. The bill also establishes the program that finances innovative small businesses. Where? I gotta go look at the bill. Now, if you remember and you got the bill, then you're gonna go right to that business section right now. If Tia's in the room, or Ira, or any of my people who are looking for that new business item, you want to go start a new business, or you're a new viewer, you just found this channel, you want to go start a new business, this is where we got to pull that bill and look at that business section and the program that finances innovation of new businesses. There's more. The bill also establishes a program to help struggling businesses in the hospitality industry and a new Navigator program to increase awareness and participation in small business relief programs. We've talked about that Navigator program. I'm not particularly clear what he's getting at. Again, we got to look at that. I think what he's suggesting, who is he? I'm referring to the president, of course, that the Navigator program may be what it says, to navigate you and help you find other business grants. You see why this recording started with SSI and SSDI, executive orders, and now is ending with business grants, because suddenly there may be a lot of opportunity to get business grants that we never knew about in the third stimulus package. This is all really exciting, great news. Nancy, why didn't you tell us about this? Lynn Glenn, thank you for everything you do. I appreciate that. 100,000 likes. Let's get 1,000 likes, says Jerry. Yes, let's keep on pushing. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Paula, how many LLAs are there? There's it's just me. But there's morning, there's afternoon, and then there's midday. Lisa, good afternoon, evening. I appreciate it. Good afternoon to how are you as well? I think some people said, can you not put up Nancy's face? It just sort of scares. It's just a little too much. I'm figuring what you like. Maybe I should put up a cow. So, there we go. Oh, hey, how are you? Let me give you the big update of the 22-minute mark of where we are on Afternoons L8. This is the tail end of the new L8. It starts every day. The new L8 starts every day with Mornings L8 and then heads to the noontime show. And then we're off to Afternoons L8, the tail end of our daily programming. Programming shows are now live on this channel. Live. Each show is about 30 minutes or less in length. You just need to watch for the feed. There's a new feed. I tweet it out. I've been able to tweet it out, post it to the community page, send it off to members. So I think you're getting the notifications. You need to jump in a little faster. They're consecutive. They're relatively consecutive. There's no big lapse of time between shows. There's so much happening. Later today, it's currently what? It's about 2 o'clock on the West Coast. So it's about 5 o'clock on the East Coast. You could have the third stimulus package bill approved either when I'm on air or shortly, because we're just a few hours away from it being approved by the House of Representatives. Nancy's calling it for a vote. Steny Hoyer confirmed it's being called for a vote today. And gone is the $15 minimum wage. In there is business grant, $5,000 for EIDL. If you had a 50% reduction of your employees and 10 employees or less. There's PPP, the shuttered venue. Then over to the individuals, $1,400 stimulus check, individual, child, adult dependent, not taken out for debt collection, not taken out for back taxes, not taken out for anything. Really, really the relief you need. I mean, it's an exciting day. Earlier today on this channel with the new live shows, I had purple. So I went over how you can get that second stimulus money right now, because 2021 is going to be a great year for you. You see where this community is growing. This community is going to grow, and we're all becoming part of a family of information and fun and education, just a great viewing experience. But more importantly, you're going to be financially stable. Wall Street was all unstable today. Wall Street Dow ended down 500, NASDAQ up about 200 points as the bond market rallied up a little bit more. The Janet Yellen is certainly watching this, the Treasury Secretary to Joe Biden, because it's a little bit unstable. You don't know where we're going. There will be a fourth stimulus package. Again, there will be a fourth stimulus package. And the fourth stimulus package may have in there Bernie's $15 minimum wage, because he's been arguing for that all day long. And 381,000 subscribers. Thank you, Leanne. Can you imagine? 900 people watching, 500 likes, says Vivian. Get it up. Keep on liking and keep on watching, because there's so much happening in just a few days. On a personal note, I didn't know if I was going to do this today, but then I thought I gotta just kick the can and just go and do and launch it, because the bill's happening, and I'm glad I did. The first two shows were without air. The third show I started with there's a button on the mic. I had the mic off. I was whispering. Who else was? I'm your president. I whisper all the time. I always whisper. It's more encouraging when a person whispers. So I was whispering. No, I was actually muted. So it's been one of those days. And so you're going to see just a lot of great news. The big update as you join me on this recording was the $200 a month SSI and SSDI should have been in this third stimulus package bill. We all know it. We were promised it. Well, not me, but you were promised it by the president. And we went over the importance of what's happening next week. Tuesday and Wednesday, two key dates. Hakeem Jeffries, representative out of New York, and Pete Aguilar, representative out of California, are the chairs of a Democrat caucus happening Tuesday and Wednesday next week. They are holding a caucus with the White House, with the Senate members, with the House members, with the AFL-CIO, Big Labor, Hospitality, different organizations, to hear what legislative efforts should we do next. This is really great news. So this is why you need to reach out to Hakeem Jeffries and Aguilar and the people on that panel and say, we should have a executive order for SSI and SSDI. We should have it. It makes sense. You need to push. You need to push for that executive order. And then we covered in this video as well the business grants, which, we knew some of them were in there, but the president's now surprising us with saying there's one for innovation. Am I innovating today? Am I innovating enough today? Can you give me some $12 ice cream at least? I think I'm innovating today. Joe, as people who are innovating get something, can I get some $12 ice cream? Can I get one of those nice, little cards in the mail signed, Mr. President, thank you for innovating? Oh, I just did that. It's funny. You learn where you can, oh, don't move here. Oh, do move there. So it's a great afternoon. I'm going to be back with you right after this recording with one more of the Afternoons LA with a big update about your $1,400 third stimulus check and third stimulus package. That recording's coming up right after this. You want to, if you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Come on. I mean, this should be a big subscriber day. If you've not become a member, consider becoming a member. Also, like this video and watch for that feed when that next feed comes up. I want my hawk dog card, says Christine. There is Sandy in the room, and there is John Husreina. What's going on? And there's Mike Weinberg. And there's John Husreina again. There's Alma. How are you, Alma? It's a great day. I'm really excited for you. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I'll see you on the continuation of Afternoons LA in just a second. Don't leave me. Don't go anywhere. Join me in just a second as we continue with the big update and the more continuation of Afternoons LA. It's just a great day. I'm really excited for you. Let's keep on rocking and rolling.
From LA Late headquarters in Santa Monica, this is Afternoons LA Late.